Hi everyone. Okay, we're going to do 3A in these videos. This is a long section, so settle in and just be prepared for that. One of the things that I want to stress on this is that if you are familiar with this formula that we gave you last time when we were talking about percents, this will be super helpful. Are there other ways to do this? Yes, I'm going to let you explore that on your own. And hopefully you will find that using this format with a couple of other additional tools will make things a whole lot easier for you. Okay, so we have our normal formula here, which when you turn it into an equation, becomes percent times the reference value is equal to the compared value. And if you remember, these two represent the same thing. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this is larger than this or anything else. You need to know those terms. What are you starting with? What do they want to know? And what are you taking a percent of? Okay, so this first question here, again, you can solve it any way you choose, but I want to jump directly to solving it using this particular formula. So the problem is a health clinic charges $20 to administer the flu shot. It's that time of year. Students receive a 25% discount with a valid student ID. How much does a flu shot cost with the student discount? Okay, so the whole thing that we're starting with here, and our reference value is the original cost of the flu shot, which of course is $20. Okay. So as I'm doing this, I'm using a circle to represent the whole or the reference value. This becomes our reference value, which is always going to be 100%. Okay. Then from here, we have to determine what we want in our question. We know that a student receives a 25% discount. Okay, well, what does that mean? That means if they receive a 25% discount, out of this whole, we are going to get rid of 25%. So the student cost then is the whole thing, so 100% minus 25%, which becomes 75%. And that's shown right here, so that's where you get your 75%. We don't want to know what the student discount was. We want to know how much is the cost. So this area here is what we are really looking for. And our student cost becomes, excuse me, our compared value. So just to reiterate here, the student pays 75% of the full price. So we know that 75% of the full price, our reference value, is the student price. And that's what they want to know. How much does the flu shot cost with the original discount? So that's going to be our X. These two are together. This, of course, is, I forgot to highlight it, is our full price, our reference value. Okay, do we know how to do this? Yes, we do. At this point, we know how to solve this equation. We know of means multiply. We know is equal. So this is multiplied, this is equal, and we have to turn this into a decimal by moving this 2 places to the left. I always put a 0 in front of that, so 0.75 times 20 is x. So this one's pretty easy. I just multiply 0.75 times 20 and I get 15 is equal to x. And depending on how you did that in part 1, that will tell you whether or not you did that first part correctly. But this really takes all the things that you would do step by step and puts it into one thing. Okay. All right, the next question deals with a percent increase, and once again I'm going to allow you to do this in any way that you want and not spend a lot of time on it here, but I do want us to look at this in terms of doing it with our formula. And it can be really helpful to use a visual like these circles. Okay, daycare at a local gym costs $5 per week for members. The non-member fee is 40% more than the fee for members. How much does the non-member pay per week? Okay, that's what they want to know. How much does the non-member pay per week? That's what they want to know. So that is our compared value. So what do we know? We know that the non-member pay or charge is based on the member charge. So the local gym costs $5 per week for members. That becomes our reference value. That is our 100%. The non-member fee is 40% more than that, which means I'm going to have to take the 100% and add the 40%. So the non-member fee is 140%. So they pay 140% of the member fee. Okay. All right, well, I know the percent now. I know the percent for a non-member is 140%. I know that the membership fee is 5, our reference value, and once again, I don't know what that price is. Notice non-member, non-member, percent, and this would be a number. So now I can just simply write an equation for this. I turn the 140 into a decimal, so this is 1.40 times 5 is equal to x. Once again, do my simple multiplication, and I get that x is 7. Okay. All right, now this will kind of hopefully solve some confusion. And again, if you did it correctly another way, that's fine. I think you will find if you master this formula again that this will be much more efficient for you. Okay, the non-member fee is 40% more than the member fee. So that it means it is 140% of the member fee because it is the 100% plus the 40%. And to come up with the times, the member fee, convert to a decimal. It is this number converted to a decimal, which means it is 1.4 times that fee. Now, once again, I didn't fill it in, but the reference value is the daycare cost at the gym, which is $5. Got to remember to fill in all the blanks as I go through this. Okay, let's do another one. And once again, it doesn't matter. You're going to have 3 blanks here, and you're going to have to figure out one of the 3. Okay, so this problem is similar to number 1, but the original cost is unknown, so you can't just calculate the percent of the given amount. Okay, Reese buys a shirt with a 60% off coupon. The new sales price is $10. Okay, so we know that this big circle here is our reference value. Well, what do we know a percent about? We know a percent about a discount. So this is going to be the original cost of, and what are we buying? Oh, a shirt. Which we don't know. Okay. Now what we do know then is if this is the original price, then our compared value is going to be the price of the shirt. So the sales price is $10. So that tells me that the price paid for the shirt is $10. We do not know the original cost. So now all we have to do is figure out what we paid for it. We don't want to know what the discount was. We want to know what the sales price was. So he has a 60% off coupon, which means we are going to get rid of this. And then our sales price here, which is what we're looking for, is going to be the 100% minus the 60%. I don't know if I can write over this. So this is 40%. So 40% of the sales price is 100% minus 60. So the sales price is 40%. So I know that is the percent paid for the shirt, not the discount, the sales price that was paid for the shirt. Okay, easy peasy. We know how to do this now. We convert this to a decimal. So 0.40x is 10. Remembering now I can't multiply here. I have to get the x by itself. It is multiplied by 0.04, which means I have to divide by 0.40. So the cost of the shirt is 10 divided by 0.40, which is 25. Oh, it says to write your answer in a complete sentence. So the original price of the shirt was $25. Okay, so now let's see how all of these numbers fit together. The sale price is 60% less than the original. So the sales price, if you take off 60%, you are actually going to pay 40%. And the times means I just take this and turn it into a decimal, which is 0.4. Okay, I'll switch videos and be back in a minute.